Hey guys, what is up? We're back with another week of Kamonohashi, and of course, we were introduced to the title character of the series. He is best known to be the genius detective, or at least a previous detective, because something happened in his past that now he lives a life of solitary seclusion, not even knowing about the news from television, internet, whatsoever. And then we have the secondary or the derogatives of the series, Totomaru or Toto, who is almost on the brink of being demoted from the first division until he got help from Ron. Okay, so seeing these two work together will be worth the watch as the series goes on, because there's also this thing with Ron where he basically, I will say, have the equivalent of Lelouch's Gios, but without the control. Okay, so obviously that's tied into possibly why he no longer is working as the detective for the police department. So without further ado, let's get into episode 2 of Kamonohashi, Deranged Detective. Crack the case. Ooh, okay, so they're showing us the past. Yeah. Why is this so dramatic? The case of the locked room, Piggy thing. That what? This man is so excited to solve another case. Close the door on him. Ah, yeah, makes sense. Oh wait. Wow. This man is Blues the World's okay, Detective Training Academy. What the 100%? Dang, everybody graduating with high scores from that school. Oh. Expelled from Blue. Okay. Oh, he was barred from getting a detective's license, so he was even a detective. Yeah. Mm. What? So you and he solves from behind the scenes. Okay, yeah, yeah. I believe it's due to like him using his gios on people and leaving them to die. He has no recollection of that. And they believe it's him. Like how you speak into that corpse last episode. Mhm. Oh, he knows her. He wants his senpai to what? What type of people working at Toto's place? Ooh, damn. Wow. She does not want him on no cases. What? Yeah, he's gonna be interested in going to a pit. What? When did he manage to get this out? What? When did he manage to get this outfit? Is the cat alive? Oh my god. This man said, okay, we're gonna take up a case that nobody else wants. Got the whole outfit ready. What? Don't tell me he's about to. Oh, why? Man, about to open up somebody's luggage without asking permission. What? But when did he get a mustache? Bro, when did he get a mustache? From there's this man gonna get diabetes before he's 25. So it's either somebody's in the house taking the money or it's someone from the outside. To hear the change? Are you sure? Why? Oh. What did he find out? It must be, if it's not the older sister, then it's somebody else. Don't tell me he's going to talk to the corpse again. Wow. There he go, talking to the corpse again. This, not this man speaking to another corpse again. I was figuring. Right. A whole bank with a brand new one. Oh. Somebody switched the piggy banks. Oh. Also, the sister took the money. Yep. Yeah. Sister's the robber. So she's the one that killed that guy. Oh, he was her stalker. And he was the one, okay, with the silent phone call. Oh, now he came into the house? Wow. Okay. Blood. Oh. You're crying. Oh, wow. She brought his in the freaking suitcase. Girly. It's enough to stuff a human body in. Right. Dang. I mean, can you blame her? It's just the guy was like, he came into her house. He came into her house and he could have done something to her. Stalked her all the way into her house. It's true. He telling her to go drown. Oh, I'm a Mia is getting Oh, oh, he telling her to go. Oh, not her running to the river, bro. Dang. Wow. You know your sis ain't gonna die. I told you your sis ain't gonna die. But she is gonna go to prison though, because she concealed a crime. Okay. So they gonna put her in prison or what? Okay. Oh, she falling for. Oh yeah, she falling for Ron. All right. Ron got that wrist. What? Yeah, because he's a descendant of Sherlock Holmes. It runs through his blood. Oh no, Ron is rubbing off on him. Oh my god. Oh, okay. So we got Itadori and Nanami in here, bro. It also sounds like Yaga. We got what, Mayuri in here? I was trying. 5 years ago they were okay. Oh, whoa, what's up with all those scars on his body? Can't have a detective who kills people. Oof. Oh, they're ordering for an investigation on him now? So even though the episode started obviously very whimsical, hilarious, of course Ron being eccentric as he is, there's a lot of deeper meanings and things talking about his past, because obviously the episode started where 5 years prior to where we're currently at, he was the top student at Blue Academy, known for 100% success rate of all graduates going into detective work, right? And they get their detective licenses. But while Ron was there, right? Obviously I'm going to literally call it his Gios, must have activated during his time at Blue Academy. And this caused him to end up killing the perpetrators or victims in his cases. And because of that, that also will lead to a stain on Blue Academy's record, because they're probably within Japan or even the world the most outstanding academy for bring about successful rates of detectives, people who solve cases, possibly going into the workforce or anything of that sort. So to them, he was nothing more than a thorn in their side, a stain on their great legacy. And so he had to be expelled despite being the best in the school, right? And think about it. He's the best among the best, and even though they have 100% success rate, this dude stood out amongst even those who were ranked high and everything. So for them to expel him must have like kind of hurt them in a way, but again, they put their pride over a potential A-class S-rank type of detective. That's the best way I can put it, right? So to see his past is coming back to haunt him, and you see these people who are more likely the board of the school, and obviously some of them do look young, so they probably, I'm going to guess, and I could be wrong, but I will have to see in future episodes, but more than likely they were classmates of Ron, especially that last guy in the episode who made the appearance within the last 2 or so minutes. Obviously he has a grudge. You can obviously tell he and Ron has a grudge. He has a grudge against Ron, and so he wants to take it upon himself to do the investigation on Ron. Not only that, now I'm thinking, the mark on Ron's neck is a tattoo, but when they were showing the files of Ron and like obviously files of people he has murdered, he has scars all over his body. So I don't know if either it was done by the people that he controlled to die, or those are self-inflicted wounds that he has on himself. That will have to be revealed for future episodes. But like, as eccentric, as weird as Ron acts, his past is actually very dark and very deep. And for a guy that was reluctant to solve cases simply because he knows what's going to happen, this guy really does love solving cases. At the end of the day, it's in his blood. He is a descendant of Sherlock Holmes. And what's funny enough is that we have where Toto now, it's basically because with Sherlock Holmes is Watson, right? His companion when solving cases. So we have it now where, if I remember correctly, Watson never really was crazy about solving cases until he basically bucked up into Sherlock, right? And so these two were solving cases left and right together, and he became more enamored with wanting to do such things with Sherlock. And now we have that here in this series. So we have Ron, who is Sherlock, and then we have Toto, who is Watson, the duo who solves some of the most dangerous and unsolved mysteries known to man. Okay, we do have Amamiya. I feel like she's going to be the tsundere of the series, who has a massive crush on Ron simply because he seems very dominant. He tells people, yo, jump in a river. But that mystery, you know, that they solved, first starting with the piggy bank, right? Going into the house and you have the large suitcase and everything. And I was saying, okay, probably it is the older sister that did swap out the money, or it could have been someone else because, you know, they obviously got it from the store, from the bank, the piggy bank. So I know it's not the little sister who swapped it out, obviously, but it had to be the bigger sister. And I was right in that sense. But how it came to be was actually pretty messed up. I did not tie at all the dead man at the riverbank with the piggy bank. And when the more they kept talking about like how this case that was originally for the piggy bank case was for Division 1, but it was more like the trash mystery to be solved, that's when little bits and pieces started to fall together, and I'm realizing, oh, but I just didn't think the guy in question was a stalker who came into her house and she acted in self-defense. But I doubt we're gonna see her again, but I do hope that you know, the policemen and, you know, the workers within the police force see that she did this to protect herself because her life was being threatened. And I mean, yes, she did put a body in a suitcase and dragged him to the riverbank and left him there. Girl, that is concealing evidence. I mean, yes, it is self-defense, but you could have left a dead body at your house and called the police. You didn't have to drag him away to a riverbank and left him there. That looked like that looked at least like second-degree murder, okay? That's like second-degree murder. How you had time to stuff a body in a suitcase and you don't got, and she thoroughly cleaned the house, bro. She cleaned the floor. How she had no blood on her body, no stains or nothing. Oh my god, when she had time to do all of that in 24 hours. Now that you really think about it, there was no blood on her clothing, nothing, not even little something on her fingernails. Obviously the money and everything, but still, you know, and he didn't check the floors to make sure there was no blood stains in between the cracks. You feel me? Make sure there's no shards around the place. Like, this girl really got away with murder, and she would have got away with it too if it wasn't for Ron and Toto. But nonetheless, I can't wait to see more of Ron's past, and particularly his involvement with Blue and them wanting to either take him out the picture permanently or somehow arrest him, because those are the only two options for Ron. So Toto is more like the puppet, unfortunately, while Ron is the one that actually solves the cases. But like I was making the comparison between Sherlock and Watson, we're going to see more of Toto beginning to really love solving cases, and I will not be surprised that he starts to get better at solving them due to the influence of Ron. Okay, not to say that he's going to be on Ron's level, but he's going to become way better than he is, and he's going to actually get the respect that he deserves in Division 1. So guys, do tell me in the comment section below on how you felt about this week's episode 2 of Ron Kamonohashi, Deranged Detective episode 2. How do you feel about the Blue Academy and their ties with Ron? How is this going to affect him going forward for future episodes? What do you think about the dynamic so far between Ron and Toto? And do you think Toto is going to get better at his problem solving skills as a detective? Do tell me in your comments down below. The links are in the description box, so you guys go check that out. And I'm Kimmy Channel of Anime Legends, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.